Good evening and welcome to Bishop Park in suburban Brisbane for this game between the Latin Heat and the Philippines, and welcome my co-commentator Adam Wright.
Thank you, Diego. It's a great night here at a historic Brisbane suburban ground, and I'm expecting a pretty tough game with a lot of fireworks.
We've had 3 games already completed. We'll run through those scores quickly. In the youth game, we had the United Nations go down by just 2 points, 28-26 to the Philippines. In the development team, the Philippines were just too strong for the Latin Heat, beating them 50 points to 0. And just finished, we had the Indigenous Wellbeing Centre defeat the Maori East team by 46-24 in what was a highly entertaining game. Now, in the main fixture, we've got the Latin Heat up against the Philippine Tamaraws playing for the Magellan Trophy, and the team as follows for the Latin Heat is at fullback Kevin McKenzie, on the wings Adam Kungul and Diego Vejerano making his debut. In the centres, Giorgio Robertson and Jacob Giuliano. At 5'8", we've got Nicholas Kama. He comes off the bench to replace halfback Edward Ventura. Trent Miller, who was named as 5'8", moves into halfback. The props are Edward Wegener and Daniel Navarro. Sean Day is the other prop, Daniel Navarro is the hooker. The second rowers are Captain Joy Summers and Joshua Munoz. The lock is Big Jaden Lang. On the bench we've got co-captain Jonathan Espinosa, Josh Garea Helia, Grantito Ciccone and Luis Guillermo Fon. And here is Adam with the Philippine team.
And for the current Magellan Cup holders, the Philippine Tamaraws, we've got at fullback Trent Swanson. On one wing we've got Stephen Tollo. One centre's Clint Hawkins, the other centre's Dennis Gordon. I will just pause while the national anthem is
National anthem. Now we're going to have a Latin Heat war cry, which comes from the Aztecs. So that will be the first time they're performing that in the 13-side game, so it'll be interesting to watch. Stuff. It's great to see the passion in these two countries, even though they're only emerging rugby league sides. They definitely have a lot of spirit and fire. 1 year ago we went to Runaway Bay on the Gold Coast, and the Latin Heat was really soundly beaten against a very good
Philippine side. But the length improvement of the two coaches that they've worked on during the year is phenomenal. And I think that he will be a lot more competitive season.
Well, that was their first ever game, so this is still a redemption game, so hopefully they'll make a good show. Since that loss to the Philippines, they've drawn 14-all with Thailand and beaten Portugal quite convincingly, so we're looking for a much improved performance. Now we'll just quickly run through the Philippine team before the kickoff as the game's about to start.
In the halves, we have Owen Marcus and a very experienced Paul Tweedy. Front row, we've got Dylan Jones, Tyrone Tootle, Glenn Power. Second row is Brian West and Walker's Rams Phillips. And we just have to kick off now. As a heat defence, Philippines working it out. Strong tackles, strong defence, winning the game.
Yeah, well, they need to start early with that aggression and really show the Philippines they mean business. They can't let the Philippines take control early, and they can't afford to lose concentration in the early exchanges. They really need to muscle up and show them they're in for a good game. It's a good start, a good first set of six defensively, I thought, by the Heat, and certainly put them under pressure to cause that error. And a bit of a rush pass from the dummy half, and the 5'8" couldn't pick it up. So it's a good start. They've got a scrum 45 metres out from the opposition line, so here's a chance to see what they can do in attack.
Very good set of defence for the Heat.
Next strong by the defence there. Good defence by the Philippines. Their numbers for the big medium. That pass back. He took it forward and picked up on the Philippine side, so that's an early chance gone begging.
Very high tempo side of the Philippines. They don't mind too much. Key here with the ball.
Knocks it on. That was a good promising raid, and the Latin Heat had the ball again. That's Jaden Lang, promising youngster. He's tackled 45 out from his own line. They get it across again to Sean Day. He gets over the halfway line. He's 45 out from the opposition line. Well, that was the prop was Eddie Wegner that took it up, and he seems to believe he's favourite to go out, so let's have something serious. To go forward and really Sean Day up front. Very promising prospect. It caused a lot of trouble. None of these passes back in, picked up by the Philippines, so now it's their chance to try to attack the line. There's 35 out from the opposition, 45 out, sorry, from the Mexican. they covered that play well, but you have to be very careful of their half, especially Paul Street. Don't you go?
Yes, he's just a danger man on the right edge. The ball got inside there, just shows what he can do. Ex-Melbourne Storm, ex-New South Wales Waratah, ex-North Devil too.
Good on him now, right in front. And they take the quick cut, the Philippines.
And that's Dylan Jones taking it up, over the control line.
Danger signs here.
Second man plays the lock ball, back at the 2, they give it wide. Pull back up to the line.
Good defense here.
Great work.
He's trying the end. It was just a matter of getting it out wide, a couple of passes, bit of an overlap, he was too close to the line, and the second roll just flops over.
I'm sure Coach Goatee will be telling them to complete set because they haven't got to the kick yet. So we'll want to keep set the defence, win the ground, not give away any penalties and get the ball back.
Playing in half, I guess, that he's a bit of ball and a bit of field position as well. The Philippines at bay.
All I've done is half, just me, give it nothing away, soft, slick side, the Philippines, experience, give them a draw, they'll eventually grind you away.
And we've got the 5'8" Owen Marcus about to attempt the conversion. We're on the view here, so we'll certainly have been able to ride it through. He's about 25 out and about 5 in on the sideline. It looks good. Oh, it looks great.
Important not to get too discouraged. Just keep his aggressive defence up. Keep working on the ground. Keep trying to fight to get the ascendancy in the middle. Kick the ball deep. Attack. Work on the short period of the game over the top. Don't overdo it. Don't overplay things.
As I said, I think the field position, they really need to try and play in the Philippines half and really minimise the errors. Now, big call, the big clock, they reckon it's coming off, and he's favouring an angle, and it looks like he's going to come off, and that's going to be a big loss.
So Shooty takes the ball from the kickoff. Gives it on to Dylan Jones. Well met. Good shot.
Jonathan Espinosa was there in that tackle. He's the replacement for Eddie, and not a bad replacement, very mobile up front. And also the co-captains, one of the leaders of the team to stay up, so good to see them out.
Took it up halfway there after two strong yards. One by the second rower, Brian left. They're over halfway now with a couple of tackles up their sleeve. Let's see what the halves are trying to do. They go to Sheedy. Oh, he's read the numbers well there. He's found Dennis Gordon. They've got, they did everything for the winger. Wingers, that's your job, champ. Catch the ball and score tries.
A la Neville Glover, eh?
Yeah, famous Neville Glover. 76 grand final, Barrow, man. Bit of danger signs there, I mean. Sheedy's second man pass seems to be catching them out. The Heat's defence is nice and aggressive, but sometimes they've got to hold off a little bit. They're rushing in and being forced wide on the supplement defence they're using.
He's definitely controlling the game with the attack. A lot of opportunity at the moment, so that's something to control. And Langau takes it up. He's definitely a good defence. Well, managed to get a pass back, but haven't made any yardage, which is something that can be concerning. The big Philippine defence is certainly meeting. That's Espinosa, another strong run, another big hit. He's got away from it there. He's very mobile.
Very tough.
That's a great run. That's a good 15 metres.
And he's also
over to Navarro. He gets it out wide. And He goes over the sideline, unfortunately, over the far side.
Bad finish to what was a promising first.
We don't think of Julio Robertson, unfortunately. Couldn't stay in the field of play, but great run by Espinosa. He's got that mobility to bounce out of tackles and go forward, and then he's got the talent or the skill to offload as well. So whilst you lose a bit of go forward with Eddie, we certainly don't lose much in getting Donovan Espinosa on the field. As I said, he's a co-captain, he's the leader of the team. So
I must say one thing, mate. I have not seen them play since the first ever international they played in. I want to give a big rap to both coaches, Robert Bergen and Dave Keegan. Those two men have brought all these boys along in a fantastic way.
yeah. Well, I was at the 40 all the morning Thailand. That was a big turnover. It was a
Big one.
yeah, good tackle by Kevin McKenzie there. Needed to be done.
They go Sheedy side on the right again. It's found Gordon. Gordon's in the overline. Gordon, the winger's caught it this time.
Drive, David, great drive. Too easy in the end, really. A good football. As I said, Portuguese pulling the strings, getting it out wide, getting that to his fast men who are on the outside of the Latin Heat defence. And this time the winger managed to hold on to the ball. Carlo Bouillon, and he got over a good try. We've got 10 minutes of play, and with the Latin Heat are down 10-0 to the Philippines. Really kick to come.
Giancarlo Alaboya, he's really redeemed himself. He dropped that one in the clear before, but he made up for it. That was a good finish. He didn't have a ridiculous lot of room to work with. He knew where the try line was, and he got airborne, and got the ball in. You really have to rate it. Once, blokes on the wing, that's where you put guys in one of the wingers. Finishing, it's an art form, and a lot of them do it very, very well.
And it's just getting better. I mean, you've seen it,
Nightingale, blokes like that, fantastic finishes. There seems to be that left side defence is really struggling a bit with Sheedy and Dennis Gordon. Gordon's an experienced centre. He's played brother of Kevin Gordon from the Gold Coast Titans. He's played Queensland Cup and a lot of football at good level in the country. I believe he's playing a bit of rugby union now, but it was last season. And he's running these good lines, these second man lines off Sheedy, and it's just catching them. I'm sure the coaches will be talking about these outside backs holding, numbering up a bit better on that left side. At the moment, it's getting shredded a bit.
Yeah, the conversion there hit the upright and trickled over, so the scoreline is 12-0. And Latin Heat now with a lot of work to do. A little bit sluggy talking back at much
Fatigue,
It's been a very hot day here in suburban Brisbane. There isn't a cool breeze now, and it has cooled down a bit. Great weather for football, but I think the boys are starting to feel it. The Philippines must have said do look a bit fitter.
Shoulder charge, penalty in the kickoff, no arm view.
Would have been a great hit a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Sonny Bill style.
Yeah, so I was watching some of Sonny Bill's footage yesterday playing for the Dogs, and I don't ever think he wrapped his arms around anybody, and I saw him give many big hits. The penalty kick.
Mark Clinton.
Oh, Joel Clinton, yeah.
Joel Clinton.
Yeah, rocked his head. There they go, power again. They've worked to that right hand edge, trying to drag him in off an inside ball of Sheedy. Quick play the ball, they go wide to the lock forward. He carts it back to the middle. Setting up again. 5'8" pulling the strings on this side. Gone back to the right. Look, Sheedy, he's done an overcall there.
Yeah, the Latin Heat are a man down too. They've down on the 40-metre line. Sean Day has not gotten up. He looks in quite a bit of distress. That's how everything's okay.
Yeah, hopefully.
The trainer's with him, so.
Normanby Hounds trainer Jackson Hooper, former teammate of Rob Bergen's, has kindly lent his time to help him out, and he's there looking after the injured player.
Yeah, well, Sean Day, the prop 40, he sat up, so that's a good sign.
Very good sign.
But not a good sign for that, he's going to lose both props. He's early on in the piece.
Imperative. There's your go for. Against a good mobile pack like this, you've got to overpower him in the middle. If you're not going, if you start trying to go lateral around these sort of sides and spit far sides.
I would say the Philippines are a touch faster and a touch bigger, so they're really going to be big down for as much as they can.
The Philippines forwards are running some very good line off these halves. Where the heat defence has been good. Sheedy gets across. Jump market, have they got a chance? Good finish for the other winger.
Again, Sheedy though.
Sheedy playing a role. Coming from the right side to the left. Combining with his halves partner. And Clinton Hawkins delivered the final pass to Stephen Tolo. Another good finish for a winger. I thought Mackenzie was a chance to maybe put him over the sideline, but once again, the big winger knew where the try line was and what he had to do to get there.
Yeah, I just hope that they don't drop their heads and they keep at it, because they've still got a lot to learn, a lot to get out of this game by competing and trying to stay with them as long as they can. Considering the first match and the fact the Philippines, are more experienced, a bigger, faster side, so this is a good, I guess, test for them, and they really need to keep their tempo and not give up and drop their heads.
Passion's a wonderful thing in footy, but it'll only last for the first 5 or 10, and then you have to go into the mode of playing footy. You don't want to overplay your hand in a way that give away silly penalties around the ruck and that. And they've just been guilty of trying to slow it up a little bit too long. There was no successful.
So score remains 16 points to now.
Very imperative now. This is where you have to have a good set in defence and get the ball back. Seems like an eternity since they last touched the ball. Like, one of their main strike players, Big Kevin McKenzie at fullback, I don't think he's touched the ball yet. He's a man who has to get the footy in his hand. But to do that, you can't be giving away third tackle penalties. And I'm sure all the coaches will identify this at half time.
That's a good point. He actually touched it in the first, from the first scrum, the first set that they had.
And then one penalty.
And it hasn't touched it to the right, so we've got to be involved. I guess they haven't had enough of the ball though to really do much. So.
And you'll get your fair share of possession, you just have to let it storm, so to speak. You really have to put in a good set deep. Good long kickoff, driving deep, and the 5'8" seals it, and passes off to the front rower. Glenn Powell, good run. Tough run, met with some good strong defence. They're rolling on this ball. Good play the ball. 2 very good play balls on the hooker scoots. They really got it on the back foot at the moment. Just got to endure this. Good tip on by the lock forward to the other front rower. And they go again. Sheedy gets the ball. His runners have overrunning on this one. So he's just got to run himself. What can he do, the old stager? Oh, he comes back to the left. Creates a half chance here to the back rower. Oh, he spilled it. Inside ball was spilled, but it was very dangerous. Here, 30 out from their own line, the Heat. Halfback feeds it. They give it on to the standing 5'8". It goes to McKenzie. Great tackle there by Dennis Gordon. He caught McKenzie running across field. Quick play the ball though. They're really muscling up. Good line speed there by the Philippines. That's 2 tackles gone. This is 3. They're getting a lot of numbers in. They're really winning the ground. Oh, driven back. Driven back in numbers. Here they go again. They come to the right side, the big front rower. Good run, very good run. Finds elbows, knees too. Play it quick. They go back to the left. They get a kick in. A short kick into no man's land. What can they do? Oh, terrible bounce. The winger from the Philippines side picks it up and they're on the attack.
Here they come again, the Philippines. Tough day at the office so far for the Latin Heat. They're feeling the Philippine power coming at them. A little tired. So they're trying to hold on.
They've defended that particular attack pretty well. Inside ball to the big front row. That's good contact. He's going close. He's very close on his left-hand side. About 10 in from the sideline. They go back. Oh, great shot. Great shot. Mackenzie's made contact with the back row and he's built it. That's a good set. Good defensive stand there by the Heat. They really needed that. The last thing they wanted was another try scored on.
Yeah, it had to be done too. It was crucial. And he saved the try. He's a chance with the Heat getting the ball back. Even though they're stuck deep in their own half, there's a chance for them to try to get themselves out of a bit of trouble, maybe get to the other end and score some points.
Yeah, completely set. Good start. They almost lost the scrum against the speed. I know that doesn't happen often in modern game, but that was as close as you can get to losing against the speed, but not losing.
Tremula with the scrum. 2 metres out.
The centre takes it forward. Taking in a swarm of Philippine defenders.
Almost knocked that on too.
Yeah.
Good defence here. They're coming in big numbers. And
Mark is working hard.
He's been able to knock on. He's only 20 metres out, so danger time again for the Latin Heat, unfortunately, as the Philippines continue to put pressure on, and they're pretty much relentless. They're not easing up at all on them.
Unlucky for the young winger Diego there. He came in to help his forwards out with a good dummy half run, and in trying to get a quick play of the ball, he lost it. But they're under the pump again now. Can the boys hold on? Let's hope so. They've gone down, they've hit a short side play. Filipino. Oh, can they? Scored in the corner.
That was a great try. He scooted down the blind side and then took the defence with him over the line and managed to get there. That was a brilliant effort, and now makes the score 20-0 with a kick to come.
Interesting little trick shot. The winger packed in lock there and then ran down the blind side. Caught the short side defenders a bit lazy. They were retreating on their line. You've got to come forward there, and they weren't able to hold him up. And once again, wingers scoring try. And the 5'8" Marcus, he lines up one right on the T-junction. The way he's striking him, you think he's a fair chance here. I hope the boys are keeping it positive here. Former West Mitchie Seniors coach Clint Dolan running the water for the boys tonight. Also a former teammate of Robbie Bergen's. He'd be there, he'd be telling them to keep their heads up. It's a long way out. It only takes a couple of little things to keep you in this game. As we've said, they haven't completed it. They've completed one set. Would you agree, mate? One set, you think they've completed?
Yeah, well, and then obviously the one that they got the penalty with, so...
Yep. So that was an extension of another set.
But I think it's also not so much the Latin Heat, it's just that the Philippines have been that powerful. They're not really letting the Heat get into the game just yet. They're just bustled out of it. They're not letting them get any rhythm, any ball. So it's very hard opposition tonight, and we expected that, and I guess it's coming to fruition.
They've come in with the game plan to move these fast-moving forward, these big forwards that are coming up quick, trying to put big hits on. they're moving the ball 1 and 2 passes left and right, and the halves are dropping some of the big fellas on some good angled running, and that's dragging defenders in, and then the coaches call it a dead play, and then they'll hit back at the side where that defender had to adjust from. And here they go. Great. And the front rower takes it up. Good bit of forward. Good shot. Struck front on. Who was that? Put that hit on. That was a good idea.
I think that was Eddie and Josh Summers there.
Good work, boys. First 2 tackles very good. First 2 contacts have been great. Now it gets harder after this. That's 3. It's on the ground again, the heat on this one. Philippines go back to the middle. Big bustling run by the front rower.
That's past the advantage line, and that's where the Philippines are winning the game. They get past the advantage line and manage and are able to throw it out wide as they're doing now. And there's the ball goes back, and he's picked up by the fullback, and he scoots away, turns it back inside, and he goes behind the 5'8" hands and he knocks it on. So reprieve, if not just momentarily, for the Latin Heat. They'll get a scrum. They'll be 30 metres out from their own line, and again a chance to maybe hold a bit of ball and get down the other end.
I think their problem defensively, it's their edge defenders. Like, they just seem to be getting dragged in the middle, and it's just their edge defence. They go back and they're catching them for numbers. The Heat are they're very enthusiastic defensively, and they put on. They've made some good contact, put on some good shots, and they've scrambled well. It's just that the tries they've let in weren't what I would refer to as well-constructed tries. They were just caught for numbers out wide. Here's a chance. They've just got to really get to the kick on this, get some good field position, and turn the heat up on the Philippines boys, because so far they haven't really had to work it off their line that well.
They get a penalty 30 metres out, so it's a chance to boot it downfield and get a bit of field position. They take the quick tap.
Sneaky play here. I don't know if it was worth it, but
he's made a good 15, so
yep. A bit of a
feet on the wing, so Navarro coming half. Scoots down the blind, that's a good run as well. But unfortunately he's dragged out over the sideline. The idea was right, but I guess he didn't count on the big winger flinging him over the sideline, 45 metres out from the opposition line. As we go to a drinks break, and the score 20-0. The Heat struggling, but we'll see how they go from here on in.
That was the thing. The quick tap was a good idea, but the only trouble was he ran to the right, from the left edge to the right edge. There's nothing wrong with that, but then someone's got to take one back to the left. The scoot down the short right corridor was not on. That's 3 times, would you agree, mate, that they've been put over the sideline? I'm sure the coach and staff will be saying that. Stay away from these edges. Don't go too far into the edge.
Well, I think they're losing the battle up the middle, so I guess they're being bustled and forced into trying to go out wide, trying to get around them. They certainly can't go through them at this stage, and they're struggling to go around them now as well, as you've seen in the last couple of plays. So I guess they've just got to keep plugging away. Hopefully some of the bigger boys from the Philippines will tire and get some of the smaller Latin Heat players taking advantage of that from dummy half or out wide, and hopefully they get some field position and then some points.
I'm sure Coach Keegan and Coach Bergen will be addressing to the boys. They have to get some shape around the middle, and they have to roll their sleeves up, because they're falling into the trap of trying to go lateral, and it's not working because these blokes are very fast and they push outside, they push inside out. Their inside out defence works a treat. Oh, they've got the ball back here. The Philippines have made an error from the scrum. This is
not good on good hit by McKenzie, forcing the ball out. And again, they get the ball. It must be said, it's been a bit of a tidy game, a lot of mistakes. So hopefully pick up. I know the weather has been very conducive to rugby league earlier in the day, but now I think the conditions are perfect. When you say, Adam?
Yeah, it was a stifling hot day. The youth game was in ridiculously hot temperatures, and the boys put on a good show. Oh, a great run by McKenzie. You need him running wide. He's a big, powerful beast of a man.
That's why his nickname is the situation. They're 40 metres out from the Philippines line. Navarro gets to Miller and they knock it on. Again, the rush. He seems to look at the defence instead of concentrating on the ball. And again, because the defence is rushing up and bustling them out of the game practically.
That is great line speed. They're a very fit side too. The Philippines, great inside line, good line by the left second rower.
Good defence though by the outside defence then. Hopefully they can hold on. That's a good run. He's been in everything as well, along with the halfback. He's been great service from down half. Goes down to the 5-8 now.
Sheedy gets it, cut ball to Gordon.
That's a good 25 yards down to Gordon. He's met by the defence though. They can't put him to the ground and he offloads.
Good defence.
Good numbers, good hustle. I don't know whether a year ago they would have done that.
As they spread it to the left, hope they can stop him. The lock holds it, they bring him down.
The winger calling for the ball out wide. There's opportunity there. Don't need to go out wide. Short pass, done it. Just a simple matter of numbers. Too many numbers. An overlap, short pass, straight through the gap and over.
Great ball from the fullback there. Put the second rower over. That's the trouble with not completing these sets. They've had decent field position, the Heat. I hope they keep their heads up because all this tackling's got to sap you. It just gasses the players. But they're a very spirited mob, as I saw a year ago. They won't give in, but I'm sure the coaching staff are hoping to get them into the shed there soon so they can address a few of these defensive frailties. They just really need their positional defence is really lacking tonight. The contact's been great, their courage has been great, and they just need a bit of variation around the middle with the forwards because they're running one out and it's enabling the Philippines boys to gang tackle them and win the ground. Just need a couple of block plays around the middle, a couple of jockey leads, maybe the odd tip play, and I'm sure the coaching staff are going to address that. 5-8 lines up for another one. Successful. Here we go. What's your take on the boys' body language, mate?
Yeah, very tired. Very slow to get back. But like you said, they don't give up. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep trying. They're with a tougher opposition tonight. They'll improve from here. This is the sort of game that they can, take a lot out of as well. Obviously, it's a loss. But there's a lot to take out of as well.
Oh yeah, definitely so. They've just got to start completing some sets to put pressure on this Filipino defence. As we've said it, from these kickoffs, their first 2 or 3 contacts are very good, but when the Philippines start using some of these edge runners, these inside lines, these overs lines, they start penetrating the line a bit. They start bending it back. They're allowed to get up quick and play the ball faster. Mackenzie's saved. He might not have had a lot of opportunities in attack, but he saved 2 or 3 tries.
Yeah, I think it goes back to what you said before. They've just had no ball, and when they've had the ball, they've made a mistake early on in the set, so they haven't had a chance to really get any momentum going in attack. And with so much defence to be done, they've just run out of energy. And obviously it's been a very hot day, so the energy, they're very tired.
The more tackling you do, that's the worst thing you want. And the Philippines haven't had to defend back-to-back sets.
Well, like I said, I don't think that is one total one.
Calling it again on the right.
They've not called that.
That's good work. Good commitment by the Heat.
The Heat get to the 40 metres out from their own line. Let's see what they can do now. Navarro, get it to Eddie. Wegener, he makes a good run.
Tough character, that bloke,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Well, they're new bookends. They've got him and Sean Day up front. And that goes to the captain, Sean Summers.
Dropped it again.
And he's injured himself.
The last thing you want to get some injuries at this stage.
Yeah, it's been the little errors that have cost them.
Feedy again, drifting, drops off the back rower. They hit it down that right side. They're obviously targeting that right side. They've seen some defensive frailties there. Here they go again. Look, the scooter, put it on the shoe. They've tied it up the heat. Goal line drop out.
He's done well to get to that ball.
Let's see if they can defend another set. Jaden Lane, my friend, is he on the bench at the moment? I see him there.
Yeah, I can't see him either. And I see Jonathan Espinosa is asking for to be replaced. So they really are tiring.
Oh yeah, they'd be getting gassed ridiculously in this sort of heat.
There's a drop out.
Drop out. Oh, gets a bit of a roll on. Goes over the halfway.
So that's not bad.
Let's see if they can,
they can hold him
good
out.
contact here.
But he's a big run too by their prop.
Oh,
He gets it to the 25 out from
that's
the heat
Dixon,
line.
that big front rower. He just took that off the bench. Interchange front rower. They offloaded a bit too easy there.
Yeah.
They've got a defender on the outside. Oh no, this is going to be interesting. Oh,
He gets the try too.
little in the way. Number 5, Alan Boyon. That was a nice little piece of footwork, and it held up the slide just enough for him to get it down. And we have 12 minutes or half time.
12 minutes to go, and I think they'll probably maybe if they can sustain, they can keep them to no more points for the rest of the half. It would be something positive that they can go to the sheds with, and maybe come out with renewed vigour in the second half, and hope to maybe hold them out a bit more and even post some points as well. But I think they've got to aim towards little goals, like for example the next 12 minutes not concede any more points, and then hit the sheds and have a good chat and come out with a positive mindset.
Yeah, definitely, I agree, mate. Just get through to half time and then reassess your goals from there. They're not tiring this Philippine side out because they're not completing sets, and they're not able to build any pressure at all. Here we go, as Marcus attempts another goal from the sideline. One to the left.
And I guess the fact that they're missing a few goals is making the score look a bit more respectable.
Yeah, definitely so. They're putting in, they're forcing them to score out wide, but for some reason they just keep finding these overlaps, and that's from those fast play the balls. They really have to address that. They've got to find something else to slow them up. They've got to get numbers in tackles and start winning the ruck. Dominant tackles without giving away penalties. I know it's a fine line, but if you let these fast guys play it fast, they'll just keep grinding you back. Because big guys, they don't like to have to backpedal. So the more you're backpedaling, it's the more juice it's taken out of your tank. Here we go again. Let's see what they can do in the defensive side of it. So ball falls off the mound. Bit of a breeze blowing here across.
Yeah, great conditions for footy. It's a great condition, as I said.
Good take.
It makes it some good rugby league as the Philippines bring it back out yet again. They get to 25 metres out from their own line as the centre takes it up from dummy half. He gets it beyond the 30 metre line. And again, the hooker scoots out from dummy half. But this time the defence is there to meet him, and he just crosses the 40 metre line.
Quick play, the balls are really killing them. They're just scattering the defence, and the Heat D can't adjust to these gaps hard enough, quickly enough. Cutie punches one in that right hand corner on the bounce. That's good work. Now see if it can complete.
It's also a tight defence too as well. So the Heat's called.
Get another penalty. Good work.
Really referee's out.
Shoot for that left sideline.
Yeah, they're currently 15 metres out from their own line. It's pretty much where the whole game's been played in their own camp. That was a good kick from Kevin McKenzie.
Situation.
35 metre kick, gets them to halfway.
Yeah, too shallow.
They're into uncharted territory, really.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Take one up. Oh, that's good defensive line. Tough run. Very tough.
Yeah, that's going to take it to Tony.
There they go. One more. Yeah, that's a bit better. Who's that taking up now?
That's Eddie Wegener. It's a good run.
Yep.
Navarro jumps into dummy half. Gets it across to Guy Summers. Holds on to it this time.
About 40 out on the attack.
Held on. Navarro dummy half.
Yep. Little block play out the right. Here they go.
Gets it out to unfortunately couldn't hold on to it.
Snatched that big fella out the back line. Just snatched at the ball. Oh, they're through. Oh, another try saver. Here they go on the attack. Jen's left side. Marcus. Oh, that's got to be knocked on. Good. They recovered well there. They're on the ropes. Yeah, and they forced the error.
Well, that's the thing. That's a positive sign. They're not giving in. They keep trying. There's 8 minutes to go. And I think, as I said, they would love to close out this half, but at least we have to see any more points. As I said, give them a chance to settle down, to have a chat, and come out the second half and maybe with a different game plan, different options, and you never know, they might score a couple of tries. But I think the main thing now is keeping the other team at bay for as long as they can.
Getting into the good ball zone of 20 out from your own try line is what they need. I don't know how they're going to get there at the moment. They've just got to complete it. Play it fast and put some pressure on this defence. That's a good scoop, and I've got the contact. It's just in these slippery conditions. Oh no. And the Philippines 10 metres out. They go back down the left side. Oh.
Yeah, that's the number 11 going over there. You might have better on this side.
Could be a 7. Another winger scoring. Been a real night for the wingers. But once again, off that heat mistake. And that takes it to 34. That takes it to 34-0. Marcus find another one.
Yes, what do you think Gabe's going to say at half time?
Complete. Try and put some pressure on and start working from the inside out in defence. Touch on the positives, and I'm sure they'll talk about winning the play the ball. The boys, they're sapped in these in these hot conditions, but not over yet. And it's amazing what a try can do for your confidence. They can get into some good ball, use some of the strike players like the 2 centres or Kevin McKenzie or Jaden Lang. Is he back on the field yet? Yeah, Diego? You notice it?
No, he's not. I'm not sure if he's injured or, but yeah, he's definitely not out there at the moment.
You would imagine, if healthy, he'll be coming back either very soon at the start of the second half. How long to go till half time do we have?
We've got 4 minutes left, so
big 4 minutes. Just the confidence and just to keep people interested in the game, the fan. A lot of good support here.
Yeah.
They'll be cheering till the end. Let's give the people something to cheer for.
Yeah, definitely. The whole 4 games have been well supported. We've had a couple of hundred people easily come through the turnstiles on this hot day, and it's out of season for football, so great to see. And of course, it's much appreciated by both the Latin Heat and the Philippine teams.
Making easy territory here on these 3 players.
Great to see rugby league growing in some of the emerging nations.
Oh yeah, definitely, mate. Any game that helps rugby league to spread its roots, I think, is a great thing. And they score down that right side. Oh no, he's out. Good chase. He bombed that one. That was worse than the Neville Glover, that one. He really bombed.
We actually going to do a push to help him go up, but yeah, definitely a certain try.
Yeah, I think the cover defence is just enough to get him on the sideline.
And it'd be fair to say that when you're up 34-0 with a couple of minutes left in the first half, you can be a bit complacent. Yeah. The Heat trying to bring it out. Navarro gets it onto the big prop, Sean Day, and he takes it up. That's a great run. Inspirational run. Past the advantage line. They're just on the 40-metre line of their own half. Navarro gets it across to the place. I think that's David there, and he's brought down. Met solidly by the defence.
By Dylan Jones, good front on here.
Navarro takes a run from dummy half. They just can't seem to crack that defence. There's certainly no chinks in the armour at the moment in the Philippines.
Oh, another good hit by Dylan Jones. The winger fields it on the ball.
Well, I think more importantly too, they were able to get through that set without any mistakes, and it was a relatively good kick. Unfortunately for the fullback, for the Latin Heat, the fullback fielded on the full, and then already out to their 40-metre line. But it was still a good effort as the second row cut straight through, like a knife through butter, pretty much. It gets beyond the halfway.
The defence is struggling. They put the short one over. Do they get the bounce? No, they don't.
Well, I guess they can afford to try a few tricks now that they're well and truly up, and maybe see what tricks they do have in the bag.
Paul Sheedy, little trick shot chip over the top there for the outside backs. Not long to go.
Into the final minutes, all the players will be,
no one's rushing to this scrum.
Absolutely.
Everyone's sucking them in. Heat slowly packing the scrum. Kevin McKenzie, he puts it on the shoe. See if the speedman can get to it. Put it on the shoe. Oh, it's a foot race. Young Diego, the winger. Get the ball, mate. Great work.
Jacob Giuliano, he's got it. Oh, he's going to
Young
score.
Harrison.
Yeah, he's over.
Get there.
Great
Yeehaw. The Latin Heat. The people's team.
That is great stuff. So McKenzie get the kick through from 20 metres out from their own line. Jacob Giuliano won the race to the ball, kicked it ahead, managed to regain it, and then beat the defence to cross over out wide. That is got to be a boost in confidence, and it's probably the injection the game needed just on the stroke of half time.
Oh yeah, definitely, mate. That was a great piece of shot. Luck's of fortune. They had to try something. That will lift their spirits a bit. And the young centre, he didn't get the bounce he wanted. He was in a foot race. The ball rolled behind, he picked it up. Showed some good feet too, left foot step. Not a lot of room to work with, and finished it in the corner. Young Panama junior rep side centre. We might see more of him. And your mate Kevin McKenzie lined up on the sideline. What a hole. He could kick this ball to him. He's that big.
Yeah, it'd be good if you get those 2 points. It'll certainly. And signing up, I think he's been told to move it across a bit.
If Seattle Seahawks running back Marshawn Lynch has a twin brother that they were separated at birth or something, I think it's Kevin McKenzie. absolute beast of a man. And he showed a good piece of skill. I didn't realise he had a kicking game. And a couple of his touch finders and that. I know he's strong, he's committed, he's saved 3 tries. Let's hope, they go in with that boost and hopefully score a couple more tries in this second half. As he lines a shot up, has a nudge, just to the right, unlucky.
Very unlucky. So we go to the Sheds. 34 points to 4. The Philippines in control, but the Heat managed to get the final try of the half and hopefully come out with a bit of renewed vigour and see if they can at least match it with the Philippines in the second 40.
Well, I think that showed, like young Jacob Giuliano, he's very fast and great in his feet. If they can get him some good ball and some one-on-ones, he's a chance to beat his opposite man. They've just got to hold the ball enough to put pressure on the defenders. That showed there's points. You can score points against them. It's just having the patience to do that. I think we're in for a good second half, though. They won't die wondering, these boys. Too much passion, too much pride in that jersey.
And we're at halftime here at Bishop Park, where we have the Latin Heat trailing the Philippines at a score of 34 points to 4. Just prior to kickoff, Chris from Common Solutions was able to catch up with Gabe, head coach of the Latin Heat, and this is what he had to say.
Yeah, it's the biggest test we've had so far. We played Portugal last time in October. The result went our way 40 to 4, but this is a totally different kettle of fish. You've got a team over there that's ranked 1 in Asian Cup. They've won the Asian Cup, so for us it's all about upside now. Where what happens tonight, realistically, will determine where we get ranked. 4, 5, should be a good evening. Should be a very good evening. I think the Philippines are going to be very surprised in what happens tonight.
And Chris was also able to catch up with the coach of the Philippines National Rugby League team, Clayton, and this is what he had to say about today's game.
Look, it's nice and warm tonight, so we're expecting to have the ball in the hand, so it's going to be slippery conditions with a greasy ball. We've been preparing pretty well for this game. We know it's not going to be the same as last year result. It's going to be a lot more competitive this year, so the boys are ready for that. Expecting a nice dry track, as you can see, nice steamy conditions, so hopefully another 10 knots. The breeze will come through and cool it down a bit because it's quite warm. Yeah, it's expecting to be a pretty tough hit out tonight, so yeah.
Coaches of the teams in the main game tonight at Bishop Park. We're still at half-time here, where the score is 34 points to 4. The second half will be getting back underway in the next minute or two, and we hope you have enjoyed the coverage so far. Thank you.
Philippines kick off, and the ball goes down, and the ball.
Worst possible
Yeah,
start.
Kevin McKenzie missed it, went through his legs, and they tried to pick it up. I think it was Sean Day out there. The big fella, the big fella reached down and just couldn't get it. And just for your information, Adam, you've been asking, Jaden Lang is out there.
Oh, it's good. He must have just needed to spell. The big fella must have been gassed because he's one of the strike forwards, and you definitely need him on the field.
It'd be good if he stays out there for the whole 40, but they've already started on the back foot with the dropout going down 40 metres out, picked up by the big burly prop, and he rushes forward before he loses it.
Oh, good hit.
So
Great shot.
the ball is back in the Heat's possession. They're 30 metres out now from their own line as Navarro from dummy half gets it onto it. Eddie Wagner, that's another good run. Good yardage. Here comes Jaden. He fires up.
Good
Good run.
by the young bloke. Tough contact. Good run. Need a bit more of that.
Very good run. He's just before the halfway,
Again,
and then he goes up again. And I think there's that renewed vigour. There's certainly the tempo's a bit higher. They seem to be more energised, and they're holding on to the ball.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's helping. They're at least asking some questions of the defence in this first few minutes.
Yeah. But see, the halfback there, Jinka, went back inside, and he should have probably got it out to Kevin McKenzie, who was clapping for the ball. He was screaming for it, basically. But Navarro gets it across down to McKenzie, who takes it on himself, kicks
Puts a
through
little kick
again.
through.
And
Go, mate.
Oh, unfortunately
Unlucky.
they couldn't get to it. It was almost going to be a repeat.
That's a 17 picking it up and
Yeah.
bringing the ball back.
But now they need to counter and give the defence in order. Let's see how if they've improved their defensive efforts. Well, there's the big answer. No, they've just cut straight through from 60 metres out. He's going to run the length. Strolls over onto the post. Pretty much untouched. Waves to the crowd. That's a great little piece of play. Just
Lynch to 16, a replacement.
too quick, too fast, too strong. Straight through. There was no way knowing that anyone's going to get near him then.
Geez, he showed a clean pair of heels. He looks fresh. Even someone catching him, I don't really know how they would have had to have been fast or have even got near him. But the boys, they showed some good promise there early on. Let's just hope they can keep this up, keep the heads high. Jaden Lang waiting up near the halfway line. Hope that's a sign of he's keen to rip and tear, because he's definitely one of their go-to men. They need him to play some long minutes to really match it with this pack.
And the good thing is they held on to that for the whole set. They had to kick it on the last. Kevin McKenzie kicked it. It didn't come off for them, but the fact is that they held on to the pill has got to mean something.
Yes, definitely, GYG, definitely. Another big set in defence here required, and just get the football back. They've shown that they can ask questions. The last few sets, like before in the first half and the first set then, there were some promising signs there. It was just a bit unlucky that that the Philippines were just too good. Let's see what the boys can do now. They're not going to die wondering. They've got plenty of spirit, they've got plenty of heart, and they're going to rip and tear. Let's see if they can find some more points. Here we go. The replacement, the 16, carries the football back in Sean Lynch,
Yeah, it was
the
a
try scorer.
The kick one wasn't deep enough, and they're already almost to the halfway. And that's on the second tackle, so again they're on the back foot early on.
Jaden Lang making a tackle there. And they move up quick on Sheedy. Good work there. They come up and they cut off all Sheedy's time there. They've got to do a bit more of that.
Yeah, I'm sure Gabe would have told them at halftime, listen boys, it's 34-4. Just
Tackle.
play for each other. They seem to be very enthusiastic and playing for each other, playing for the jersey as well.
McKenzie with another key tackle over there. Last tackle coming up.
And that was a bad pass. And the big prop decides to put the ball to the air.
Get up for it.
And that's a great take by the centre. That's a great run by Giuliano, the try scorer. Yeah, that's penalty coming over the top. Second effort there.
Good set in defence. Good work there by the young centre. He looks a lively character. He's got plenty of promise. And the big fella.
There was enthusiasm in defence, which is, and we'll take this opportunity also for a shout out to our Latin brothers and sisters watching around the world, as well as the Filipino fans, and I hope you're enjoying the coverage of this match. And great to see rugby league being spread across the world, and especially in countries like the Philippines and Latin America.
I'd also just like to thank some of the sponsors of both sides. Shield Security, the Normby Hotel, Link International Student Service, Centres, Rumble Latino Entertainment, Brisbane City Council.
And of course the major sponsors, Guzman y Gomez. Get yourself down there for some tacos or burritos.
Fighting for Fitness.
Something.
And the Philippine boys, sponsored by Philippine Airlines, Signal Travel, Talk Toyota, Victor Sports, Body Science, Powerade, CKW Sports Australia, the Prince of Wales Hotel at Nunda, Rhino Sports and Leisure. Just want to thank all those for pumping money into a good organisation. As the Heat have a good set, Wellfield taking their 5 minutes out.
Yeah, that's true. It's great that they're supporting this initiative of as I said, the emerging nations trying to develop their rugby league. It's just great to see.
As the
Dennis
Philippines
through.
walking in. Is that Dennis Gordon?
Oh, great run down there from Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. What's that,
He came,
four?
well, he
Four
came
he
from,
saved?
he came from nowhere. But they've got numbers here. Sheedy just spreads it as a poor pass, then a knock
Horrible
on.
pass. That was
Yeah.
Clint Hawkins who made the Philippine centre that made the break, and Mackenzie reeled him in. And
Well, look,
boys recovered to force the error.
Absolutely, and it'll be fair to say the Philippines have dropped a notch, probably put it in second gear a bit, and a bit complacent with their passing and their options. But that will only help the Latin Heat try to get some points on the board, get a bit of field position, and a bit of momentum as well.
Oh, definitely. Replacement coming up. Can you see who's coming on for the Heat over there, Diego?
Yeah, that looks like
Oh, another
it's a
turnover.
long way away.
Turnover from the scrum.
My eyesight, it's not what it used to be.
They've dropped it. Here they,
Oh, great intercept there.
yeah. Sheedy throws an intercept. and
Well
it's
thought. Good steal there by the halfback.
Let's see if the boys can can get some field position here.
Well, they're in the contest more.
Tough run.
Oh, that's
Big
Sean
run.
Day. Great run. Big run by the Peruvian there.
Big run. Trent Merrin like in stature.
Yeah, I would have thought more like Marco Mealy.
Yeah. The other way's a good front row.
Wonder if there's some deep heat in the hair there.
Yes.
Talking to the thighs.
He'll ever forget his clash with Bryce Gibbs that night. Jaden Lang took a great hit up. Oh, great offload.
Great pass by, that was Eddie Wegener.
He's had a good game.
Yeah.
Winger. Oh.
Both the props, very promising. They're the Latin Heat bookend.
Lang's had a good start to the second half. I'm not sure if he just run out of gas or what, but I don't know why he's kept off for so long. He might have had a bit of an injury, but when he's involved, he's making a good impact against his forward pack, and they need him out there. They've got to defend up another set here.
It'd be fair to say the whole team has lifted, or certainly come out with more enthusiasm in the second half, and a bit more conscious with the ball as well. Not taking a bit more care of it, I guess.
Big Figs on the fullback. They go the blind side here.
Oh, too easy.
16, just rolled
Straight through. Yeah, make it looks easy. Just swerving through the defence, pretty much like as if they're not there.
But John Lynch again. Second try.
Carving them up.
He's looked lively in the second half. They look fatigued, boys. The Heat.
Yeah.
It's important now, like, just to keep building. What's the Diego, the next tournament we're on? Is it the Cabramatta 9?
It's a capital and a 9, so they can certainly regroup for that. That's next month. So, there's a lot of potential there. You've got to remember, it's only their fourth 13-a-side game. They're coming together from all parts, the kids from all parts of the country coming together. Some of them in Brisbane, some of them out in Sydney, training from all parts. Some from Wollongong, some from Canberra. Sydney's a big place, I guess. New South Wales is a big place. So I guess they don't have that cohesion of training together as a team week in, week out. But I think the efforts, especially in the other two games, Thailand and Portugal, they've made huge strides. And again today, the fact that the white flag hasn't gone up is testament to that.
Oh, definitely, mate. Full credit to the coaching staff to be able to work in two different cities and come together to form a 13-a-side team for an international. That can't be easy. But full credit to Bergs and to Gabe. They've done a tremendous job. Yeah. And I've heard a little whisper that co-coach Robert Bergen may be coming out of retirement briefly to play for him in the nines. So that could be a little plus for some of the boys. get a chance to play alongside the coach. Bit of a thrill.
Token Argentinian.
Yes, he does like to think of himself like that. He's a man of many businesses, Rob Bergen, as I've pointed out before. Personal trainer, journalist, part-time hand model.
And founder of a rugby league team.
Yes, too. Soon to put out his own skincare product. Berg's lotion, so be looking for that. You'll probably find that in Myer stores throughout Australia. It'd be a big winner with the ladies and the men. And here they go again after the kickoff.
No, but it'd be good to see him out there if he's have a run if that's the case.
Oh, mate.
He's put so much into this team. He works tirelessly. Great effort.
I've had the honour of playing in a couple of grand finals with Rob Bergen. We've won some and lost some for the West Mitchie Seniors Football Club, and he's in great shape. He won't let anyone down. He'll be an asset to the side in that nines format.
Here come the Philippines again out
Yeah,
wide.
they
Oh,
go.
that's Gordon. I think he held onto the ball beautifully.
Oh, great defence. Who was that?
Was it Kevin McKenzie out there?
I think
That's
Kevin
great.
McKenzie
Great
just
effort.
mugged him.
Jeez, he's saved a couple of tries tonight, and again, just not giving up. And they're the little things that they've got to take out of this game. The little, because obviously the scoreboard is not something that's going to be flattering to them, but things like the effort, just keep going, and that's something that will develop this team further in games to come.
He's an experienced campaigner, Kevin McKenzie. I remember him playing on the wing for the Sunny Coast Seagulls a couple of years ago.
Wendell Saylor,
Yeah. He's
just as big as.
yeah. He's certainly got plenty of pace.
Don't know if Wendell had that kicking game though.
No, definitely not. Saw Wendell play rugby, and I don't think he had too many try assists off kicks. They're really muscling up here, the Philippines.
Yeah, they've just been
Jaden Lang,
they've just
his
been
footwork,
bigger, stronger, faster.
tough run by the kid.
In all aspects, unfortunately, tonight.
He's a talent, Jaden Lang. Big front rower, taking one up. Tough for another.
Eddie Wagner, he's been
Very close. He'd be if I was picking a player of the game for them so far, that's the guy I would pick. Oh, nice ball.
and it comes to Adam Kugnall, he takes it up.
That's good work. That's
Ball's
good.
down.
Nothing silly.
Yeah,
Doesn't
just beyond the 40-metre line.
Last tackle coming up.
Daniel Half, the Argentine youngster.
Nice. Good kick. Great kick. That's good. That was a good set. Very, very good set.
Composed set. It's a set where you think the scorelines were 10-all, which is what they need to think. They just need to play their game, not worry about the scoreboard, not worry about the opposition so much. Develop their own game, keep their own structures, and follow the game plan.
And now's a good opportunity to try and put some pressure on them in defence. This is one of the few times they've had to work out of their line. And they look they asked some questions of the defence when they went wide a couple in that last set. So that might be an opportunity later on. If they have clocked off a little bit, the Philippines, who knows? There could be a couple of chances here to run at these tiring ends. They've got to be getting tired, the same as the Heat boys. And here they work it out from the scrum. Nice.
Again, great defence by McKenzie.
Mackenzie's just owned him on that play. Great. Young Diego on the right wing.
Making his
Great.
debut for the senior side, so it's great to see.
He's really developed in the year. I watched him train last night. I got to play a little bit of football with him in the West Mitchie senior side, and he's really learning the game, Diego, so good on him. Representing the homeland of his ancestors.
Great name too.
Yeah.
Just quietly.
Sheedy again, out the back play to the fullback.
Well, that's the winger. He's number
Oh,
two.
he's running it fullback. Oh, and McKenzie has just mugged him. That's
What a game he's had.
yeah.
And here they go
Put
out
the
wide.
wheels on. Go, lad.
Adam
Give it-
Kugnall, he comes.
Yeah, you're only front row's chasing you. That's not bad. Find the grass, lad.
Yeah,
Nice. Good chase though by the front rower. Big number 8.
So that wasn't Adam, that was the number 5. And that was Diego. Was it not?
I think Diego's
Yeah.
on the left wing. Great
Must be
chase though by
must be
Dylan
Adam
Jones. Dylan Jones has really laid the platform for the halves in this Philippine side. Having a crack over here. Oh, good work. They've lost it off. Touchy come on. There could be a penalty here.
I think see what happened there.
Kev McKenzie's calling for a shoulder charge. So they've played a long advantage.
Oh,
Someone's
okay.
on the ground here.
Yeah, 20 metres out.
Yeah, this will get them another set. But way back down there. But that's good. They have looked a lot more willing. They've managed to construct a lot better shape.
Yeah. Look, two things. Obviously, they've come out with a bit more fire in their belly, but also the Philippines have probably turned off the gas a little bit. So that's helped the Latin Heat get back into the game. Not on the scoreboard, but in the tussle, and that's important. Like I said, it's great for the development, and their efforts in the second half are much improved, it has to be said.
Yeah, I agree totally.
The fact that I guess Jaden Lang's been out there, he's given him a bit of go forward. Mackenzie's been superb out the back, and the two props as well. I mean, they're huffing and puffing out there, but they've given it their all.
Let's see what Mackenzie can do with this ball and this kick for touch. They've really asked some questions on this left side, haven't they? Against this right side Filipino defence, the left side Heat attack has really asked a few questions.
Well, that's the side that also copped all the attack from the Philippines in the first half, so they're probably trying to give a little bit back.
With a couple of these reserves coming on for the Philippines, they might not. Well, they never really got tested in the first half, did they? And with these reserves coming on, they might see this as a bit of an opportunity to test them out.
Yeah, so the Heat get the penalty 20 metres out for a shoulder charge, and Mackenzie's going to find touch.
Lucky he doesn't break the ball
Yeah.
while he kicks it.
And he hasn't found touch, has he? Yes,
He has. Kennedy's.
Just beyond the halfway.
That's a nice little nudge.
Let's see what they can produce here. Sean Joe, I think, getting ready to charge it up.
Oh, well, yeah, false start. Here we go again.
Here we go. Big run by the big clock.
He's bending the line back in.
Good run.
Could play the ball too. Nice inside play.
The
by the
other
Heat.
prop, Eddie.
Big Eddie working it up the middle.
The bookend.
Big Kev. Going to kick and takes it on. He's as strong as a thrower.
That's a good play because he's kicked a couple of times like that. They're probably expecting that.
Yeah, and
So it's a good dummy there.
they held off a little
They're
bit.
15 metres out, so that's great position there. They throw it out wide.
Good tackle by Sheedy on that last play.
Shocking pass.
Oh no.
Went
Oh
forward.
no.
here we go.
Oh no.
Shut the gates.
He's gassed him. And the Philippines score from 60 metres out.
Great effort too by the halfback to chase it down all the way.
He slam dunks it tomato style. Who was that scoring there? Who was that who scored that?
Was it I think it was the number 5 again. Having a field day out there.
Yeah. They've had a day out for
Yeah.
these wingers. If not the wingers scoring them, other blokes scoring them on down the wing. Yeah, that was a 5. Showed a clean pair of heels. Plenty of speed. That's one thing you can't coach. You drop a ball and it lands in a fast player, and that's just going to kill you. When you're on the front foot, you create opportunities, and that's what they've done. Boys, they're doing it tough. They haven't given up. Let's see what they can do here.
Yeah, we're halfway through the first half, and they've done well. There's only been 3 tries, which obviously in the first half there was many more in the first 20. So they've certainly been more competitive in the second half, which is good to see. And again, I think the Latin community can be proud of the effort they've put in and the fact they haven't given up and looking to a bright future. I think with further development and further experiences, I guess they need to just play games and develop the game.
Yeah, definitely, mate. There's nothing that beats experience and learning those basics and just as a team getting the lads to gel together, the continuity that you don't always have. just simple things like that, like bringing these blokes together from different parts of Australia to in a 13-sided game.
Yeah, very good.
They're a well-drilled side, the old Philippines too.
The logistics are more complex than what you might think. But whilst having the drinks break, back to our glorious founder, Robert Bergen. What was his position? What was his position when he played?
Second row, lock, ridiculously fit, the same way he normally plays, the way he is.
Yeah, we'll take this opportunity also to thank again the sponsors, the major sponsors for the Latin Heat, Guzman and Gomez, Mexican Taqueria, so get yourself down there for some nice Mexican delights, tacos, burritos, nachos, anything you can think of. And they've even got some churros for dessert with some dulce de leche, so get yourself into that. The other one's Shield Security, thanks a lot for your support. Normanby Hotel, make sure the beer's cold, we're heading out there after the game. And also International Student Services, Rumble Latina Entertainment, Brisbane City Council, just trying to read here, Chimmy.com for all your sources, and Fighting for Fitness. For Chimmy, just go to chimmy.com.au to check out their range of sources, chimichurri and the like. And for the Philippines, thanks a lot to Philippine Airlines, their major sponsor, as well as Signal Travel, Torquay Toyota, Brendale and North Lakes, Victor Sports, Body Science, Powerade, CKW Sports Australia, Prince of Wales Hotel in Nunda, and Rhino Sports and Leisure.
Yeah, the Prince of Wales Hotel at Nunda, just up the road here. So if anyone's listening and getting a bit thirsty, stop in there for a beer on the way home.
And also a big thank you, I guess, to North for letting us put on this at their ground, North Devils, a great club. Probably, Adam, you'd know more about it than me, being a local. But yeah, thanks a lot to North as well.
Oh yeah, the North Club's been a terrific support to both teams. They allowed them to train on the second field last night, and have helped out as much as they can. So a big thanks to the North Devils Rugby League Club and the North Devils League Club.
And what a day it's been. We've had 4 games. We'll run through the scores in a minute, but the first game was a under-16s team made of United Nations United Nations basically, and it was countries that did not participate in or have not participated in the Rugby League World Cup. So we had people from Sudan, Iraq, obviously South America. It was just great to see. It's just incredible to think that, if 10 years ago you would have said that, they would have thought you were crazy, but to see that the football is just crossing the borders is just unbelievable. And also, in the other games, we had the Indigenous side. It was great to see them out. And at the East Maori side, doing the haka was just, spine-tingling. Gave you goosebumps as the Philippines go over again for another try. But it's been a great day all up.
They received a penalty in the ruck, kicked for touch, worked it to the right-hand side of the field, moved, shifted the ball, but 3 passes left, simply caught them for numbers. The boys just couldn't adjust defensively. And that makes the score 54 to 4 with the kick to come. But they still don't give up hope, they're still fighting. I'd love to see him score a second try or even a third. They just look very, very tired at the moment. I'm sure the coaching staff will be rolling the subs pretty quickly. As we wait, as a conversion attempt, is that Marcus again? As the Filipino boys start planning the next set.
I don't think that's Marcus quite well.
No, they're probably sitting down.
Yeah.
Probably having to sit down because they've left Sheedy out there, so they're giving everyone a run, which is good to see. Always something to tell the grandkids about when you played in international for the homeland of your forefathers and ancestors. It is a pretty special thing, especially in rugby league. People may bag international rugby league for its qualification laws and that, but it's nights like this that you really see that we're headed in the right direction, I think. Who would ever dream that in a World Cup that Australia would have played the USA Tomahawks in a quarter-final? No one. And that happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, look, I mean, rugby league is developing in a lot of countries, so it's just, I guess it's the time, it's work in progress, so it's got to be patient with it, I guess.
Big run.
Yeah, it's
A strong run. That's a very powerful run when they kick off.
well, that's almost a 50-metre run.
Quick play the ball. And they roll on again on halfway. Good defence by the Heat there though.
Good scramble there by Jonathan Espinosa.
They move up out wide.
Oh, it was a great
Big
pass.
lock, straight through. Straight through. Mackenzie's coming. They've done enough to knock him over. They spread it to the left. Sheedy takes him on.
Well, he saw that the defence was up, so
retreating defence, offloads the ball, try assist to Paul Sheedy. Who was that scored that for the
number 6, Marcus.
So Marcus still on the field. The two halves combining. Sheedy saw the defence was retreating. He took it to the line. Well, as he was being tackled, offload to his halves partner, who just ran straight through a gaping hole and scored next to the defence. The tired Heat defence, it couldn't stop them. The boys are still fighting, but it's a hard gig. It's a hard gig when you're in this sort of temperature. You're out of gas, and these fast sides keep moving you around. How that one unfolded. Their left side defence came up in a staggered line, and Sheedy's put the lock forward outside the defender that moved up too quick. He's got brought down by Kev McKenzie. Sheedy saw the retreating defence around the middle of the field, engaged it, offloaded to his halves partner, who just ran untouched next to the post. Well constructed try there by the Filipino boys. In the Heat, there's a lot of hands on, a lot of blokes down on their haunches.
I was about to say, let's hope that for these last 14 minutes it doesn't get away from them even more, that they can at least, keep the scoring to a minimum and make the score look much better than the first game where they went down 114-0.
Yeah, definitely, because they are light years ahead of what they were a year ago.
Yeah, we need to keep it under 70 if possible, and 80 definitely.
Yeah. They just need a little bit of luck. If they can force a knock on in this set, not give away a penalty. But it's hard too, because the Filipino boys, they're full of running, and they're running hard. Yes, conversion was successful. As we wait for the kickoff, kicks down on the left side, fumble backwards, here they go, that gives the Heat defence a little bit, a couple of yards on them. Good contact by the boys. Hooker gets out, falling off tackles the boys, that's a big strong run. Ball front rower, or the big 8. Boy, Dylan Jones, he's had a stormer tonight, the big fella. All their front rowers have played the play. Comes out to Sheedy, quick hands on to the 15. Quick play the ball. The hooker, Tyrone Totel, he engages the defence again. They go back left to Sheedy. Sheedy, they've cut him off, they've moved up in the jagged line. He turns it back inside to the 15. Makes a half break, he's brought down. Here they go. Last tackle. Sheedy's calling on the right, he's seen something. Here he goes. Nice ball.
Yeah, just numbers there.
Shrugged off some tied defence. But that
Good work on him. Great scramble.
Good work
Great
to
scramble.
hold him up. Kev McKenzie.
that a year ago would have been a try. So that's the small things that I'm saying that they've improved on.
Good defence play.
You've got to take the good with the bad as well, but that's small little things that they can, keep developing on and growing, and it will turn.
That was great determination by the boys. The young centre Galliano, and he made first contact, then Kevin McKenzie came in. They did well to hold him up. Because it's big, right side second rower, young Dan Ricky Garcia. He looks certain to score there. They're doing it tough, working out. But the boys are rolling their sleeves up here, working out. Here comes Lang again. Good footwork in front of good overs line there. He's trying to get to Sheedy there, but he's up to the task there. He's had a little help there from Sheedy's made first contact. And Brian West helping him out.
There's Jai Summers, good run.
Good tough run.
The veteran skipper.
Tackled again by Sheedy and Brian West. Now the Heat move it. That's a good half break up the middle. Hasn't been a bad set. They've held on there. They're out on their feet, the boys. Last tackle coming up. And the hook at Judge down to 16. He's through on a kick return. He's over the halfway. Lane's brought him down. That was Sean Lynch again playing out in the ring there. As they go left, Sheedy got the ball. Nice ball. Who was that?
I think that's Marcus again, isn't it?
A halves combined. Flat pass there from Sheedy. Could have been ball forward. The Heat defence forward. But unfortunately, like happens a lot, the ref and the touchy don't see it your way. Unlucky. And that was a fly under the post. She's just picking this poor, broken, tired defensive line apart at the moment. It's taking a while to get back behind the goal line here. The Heat boys, they're doing their best, they're just dead on their feet. There's just nothing they could have done there. They just kept coming at them. They just coming at it and they couldn't regroup. They had numbers. Sean Lynch ran a good line, and Star was on the kick return, and then Marcus, he just ran a nice line off Sheedy, scored next to the post. They've really done a rough shot these two halves.
Yeah, they have.
Good work by the forwards.
And I guess that's one of their positions that they need to, that the Latin Heat probably need to concentrate on. I mean, their half was today's half. Edwin Ventura was a late withdrawal, which I guess would have sent their game plan a bit in disarray. And also in the earlier game in the developing team, Daniel Sarmiento, he also injured himself and was unable to play because he would have probably stepped in. But even though they've tried hard, I mean, they're stepping 5'8", Nicholas Karma, who came off the bench. I thought he's been good. He's been very, very nippy around the ruck and almost sliced through a couple of times. So they've certainly tried hard, but I think that's an area where they've fallen short today compared to the Philippines, where their halves have just dominated so much. Like I said, they've been like puppeteers, just really taking control of the match, and along with a big forward pack and mobile and fast back line, it's very hard to compete.
Yeah, good halves. They're the heart and soul of every football team at every level. If you want to use another sporting analogy, they're like your quarterbacks. They direct things. When blokes are tired, they're the ones that tell you to run the block plays or run the decoys or drag your butt over to hit it, take one up. When you're losing your way, you're tired. Oh, big run there. The halfback. Forward.
Good call by the ref. He was right there. Yeah. Great vision. Jolly on the spot.
So when a half has to pull out at the last minute, you look at every good football side, in any competition, anywhere on the planet Earth. They have good halves and a good nine.
Yeah, well, the other thing also is having a good nine and a good one, like you said. And I think Tyrone Tutel has been superb, scoring out a dummy half. He reminds me a bit of Isaac Luke. And he's been strong.
The two front rowers, the two big front rowers in Dylan Jones and Glenn Power and Jensen come off the bench. they've really bent the line back and count elbows, knees. So the Filipino 9 in Tutel, he's had a field day because he's running at this retreating defence and he does it well. And then you've got, off the back of that, you've got Sheedy or Marcus reading the numbers and calling it. Sheedy's using second man plays to either Dennis Gordon or their other.
Also, all their fringe second rowers who've also had a field day out wide.
Oh yeah, they run good hole.
Brian West.
Yeah, Brian West has been very, very strong. And the Heat boys, they keep trying. It's just against quality opposition like that, you can get exposed. When you're fatigued. A coach once told me the fatigue makes cowards of us all. And that's unfortunately what's happened. The boys' effort's like 100%, 110%. But you just don't have the legs to get there. You're just too knackered.
Well, we're 6 minutes out from full time, so let's see what the Latin Heat can finish off with and take home with them. Look, they finished the first half pretty positively and they need that again. That's another strong one. That's Jaden Lang, and that's what they need to do. He's lost the ball, unfortunately.
Unlucky.
Jeez.
He certainly rolled the sleeves up in the second half. I'm not saying he didn't in the first half.
100 points for trying.
I've been very impressed with him. He's ripping and tearing. Let's hope the boys can hold on here, but it's going to be a big ask because you're dead on your feet. They've got these Sheedy standing at 5'8". They've got them deep. They're gonna run some sort of block play with a sweep. Let's just hope the boys can adjust to it and stop it on this one tackle. Then they're gonna hit back to the left. It's not rocket science footy, but knowing what's coming and being able to stop it's a different thing. Oh, yeah, they had to call that back.
Well, it looked like Paul, but might have floated forward. So
I think it did. Good ball by Paul Sheedy, but just he bit off a bit more than he could chew there.
Well, the idea was right. The winger was unmarked out wide. No one's going to get near him, but it's just the execution went a bit astray. But definitely the idea was right. And that's the thing that with the halves, smart halves, a great football brain, and that's pivotal for that position.
You count back, look at probably the last 5 premiers in the NRL, and they all had quality halves. Last year, South had Reynolds and Keary, who were good up and coming halves. The year before, the Roosters had Pearce and Maloney, who played Origin that year. 2012, the Storm had their regular pairing of Buildup, who's an international, and Cooper Cronk. The Seagulls had Ford and Cherry Evans in 2011. And when the Dragons won in 2010, they had Jamie Soward, who was playing career best footy.
Is that Origin?
Yeah, he played Origin the following year. So you've got the right blokes at the right time.
And Ben Hornby as well.
Benny Hornby, who has played representative football. Yeah, and that's the thing. Here we go again. Sheedy with another long ball out the back, 2 to the number 2. Too much gas. Nice little sweep play. The winger who ran the fullbacks line. They're all lining up. Oh, they're all lining up trying to get him to give him a try. Stephen Tolo, he earned that. Sheedy took the ball to the line. The two went through the ball behind the 2 front runners, picked up Stephen Tolo, running that overs line. He had too much gas, too much wheels. It's something you can't coach, and that's pace. And against that tired defence, they were no chance to readjust. When they turned their bodies and took those 2 steps in, they were no chance. They planted their feet. They had to stay. They had to keep moving, and they just can't. They can't do that. They're too tired at the moment. And good halves identify situations like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Football's no rocket scientist. You take your chances, and you're going to win more often than you're not. If you have 5 chances a game and score 5 tries, your defence will do the rest. Football's like life, mate. The simpler you keep it, the easier it gets. And they're just playing nice, fast, simple footy, tiring the big guys out.
Yeah, and they're big and strong and fast, so they're just outpowered, outmuscled.
Rick Springfield playing in the background here at Bishop Park. Has been a great night, Diego. You know, despite the result.
Well, the whole day really. It started at 4 with 4 great games. Like I said, I mean, having United Nations teams with people from Sudan, players from Sudan, Iran, that's just brilliant. South America.
I had the pleasure of running the water in the youth game. The boys just lost. I'd really like to thank Rob Bergen and the Latin Heat organisation and the coaches Gabe and Steve for letting me be involved in some small way, because I've really enjoyed it. I've had a great time, and the opportunity to come up again, I would take it with both hands.
And that's the thing, there will be, after this game, I mean, it's short, as I said, today is a bit of a rout, but there will be other games. This doesn't stop here. Oh, great ball. And he's in again. Is he going to pass it this time, or is he going to score it?
He's giving this one away.
He's giving this one away.
No, he's not.
And they get another.
Well constructed.
Great ball. Was that Sheedy again?
Sheedy threw the initial ball when the 13 hit the hard short line. And the big lock. Rex Phillips, he stood in the tackle, offloaded to Stephen Tolo, and he finished. Great. And that will be, and this kick will be the last play of the game.
And he converts his own try to make the final score 80 points to 4. So it is an improvement from the first game. There is a lot of work to do, as you can see, but I think we're heading in the right direction, and that's the main thing. We're coming together, we as Latinos, we're spreading the game, we're developing the game. A big thanks again to our major sponsor, Brisbane and Gomez, and also to Robert Bergen for organising this. Great game. Final score, 80 points to the Philippines, 4 to the Latin Heat, and see you next time.
Thank you. That's home, people.